Hey guys, it's Lacquer Lockdown and I am back after a long break with another tutorial for you guys. This is like a funky cacti kind of Southwestern pastel neon thing. So I'm starting off as usual by placing down my latex free nail barriers just to prevent from making like a massive mess, because I'm going to be doing a gradient here in a minute. As usual, using peel off base coat to start off the manicure. I know I've been gone for a while, so for those of you all who are sort of wanting to know what's been going on, definitely please check out my blog posts with my updates and everything that I've been up to in the interim from my tutorials. So I'm using Virtuous polish, and I really love these. They're like these matte neon creams that apply really beautifully. They're very bright. I did list some alternatives because they're not as readily available anymore as they once were. So you can definitely use the alternatives and create a similar, if not exactly the same look. So I'm just going ahead and layering up these colors to make a beautiful pastel neon gradient. And I'm applying these, although you can't tell, the sponge is wet, so make sure you wet the sponge first and then lay down your colors. And then I'm gonna start dabbing on my nail until I build up a nice coat of opacity. These are actually polishers are opaque enough to stamp with, but I could not quite get the gradient that I wanted, so I had to go in a couple of times until I got exactly what I wanted. But actually they're opaque enough to just dab once and you'll be able to get your look. I'm going to be using Muñe de Uñas navy stamping polish and Uberchic beauty. I can't remember what plate this is. It's the Wild West 01 plate, and this will be the accent piece. Just this sort of tribal beautiful diamond pattern, and it picked up like perfectly. So of course that means I'm gonna stamp it off center. I probably should have used a clear jelly stamper here, but I wanted to shrink the image so that it would fit my nail a little bit better, and it's a tiny touch off center, but it still looks beautiful. So take that off and be careful when you're peeling up, because you can, as you see, remove some of your pattern if you're not careful. So I had to pat it back down and then try to approach it from a different manner to try to get that nail barrier protector up, cuticle protector, without removing the pattern from my nail. And then I'm just going in with a pure color cleanup, angular cleanup brush to kind of get some of the remaining edges all neatened up so that the final look is nice and polished. I'm going to go back in that same plate, and using the same Muñe de Uñas polish, I'm going to take the cacti stamp, and for the rest of my nails, which all have the gradient, now I'm using the clear jelly stamper so you can see. I'm going ahead and place the picture of the cacti down once, and then I'm going to clean off the plate from that same, because I want that same image. And I'm going to take Muñe de Uñas in lavender this time, not navy, and I'm going to do a slightly off center like stamping so that it looks like the cacti has a little shadow. So just scrape the plate here and pick up my image again. And this stamper I'm using is a rectangular clear stamper, and I really like it. I got it from Born Pretty store. I'll put a link to it below, but it's really soft and it's the perfect size. And see, it just allows me to line my image up perfectly the way that I want it, and then I get a stamp. I don't know why, but for some reason, I think because my nails are so short, the cacti don't look as like cacti-like as I would like them to look, but I love the effect of this, like the neons, the soft matte neons with the two varying colors of the cacti, the stamped cacti image. I think this is so funky and pretty, and this was like perfect for summer, and I needed something just to pick me up, because Lord knows I have been going through some things, mostly with my health, and so anything bright and cheerful I just felt could only help things. So I'm just going in again with that angular Kolinsky cleanup brush just to clean, like, get the edges around my cuticle that weren't protected by the bear cleaned up. I would recommend actually to preserve this, because I didn't show it, topping this with a clear top coat, and then if you want it to go back to matte, then putting a matte top coat on, and you're left with a beautiful image like that. It was captured best on my thumb, and then the rest of the cacti you see on my nails. I'm rocking super shorties. Definitely stay tuned. I have like 3 more tutorials that I filmed and just haven't gotten up yet. I hope everybody has been doing well. Definitely please follow along with me on my other social media, Instagram and Facebook, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.